Hey everybody. So I've been getting a lot of questions on how to turn on and off your datapad, and I have a datapad here in front of me. This one's actually going to be going out to a customer. I have it all prepped and ready. I don't normally have it without the protective covering to avoid any sort of major scratches or anything like that. So in front of you, this is what normally comes in the datapad packet. You'll have the datapad, two handle pieces, the screws, the LEDs already on the inside here. You'll have a microfiber cloth and battery and LED insert. So if you wanted to use the datapad without the LED in there or without the battery, you don't want to light it up, you can always put the insert back in to give strength to the outer portion of this, right, to give it some more strength. So I have a battery here. This is not the battery that I normally use or ship out. This is actually a 2032. I usually ship out a 2025. It's much thinner. You could still use a 2032. It's just a little bulkier. It's going to cause the top to bulge out some. So what you could do is when it's assembled, to put the battery in, you can always unscrew the top, and the bottom, don't worry about it, just slide it open. Now, I also get the question of how do I get the LED to turn on. If you look at the LED, you can see that one leg is going to be longer than the other. That's going to be the positive side of it. And if you look at the back of the battery, you'll also see there's the positive side. So this is the front of the battery, this is the back of the battery. The back of the battery is going to go towards the longest leg. You may have to adjust the leg. So there you can see I just adjusted it. The battery slides right in. Make sure it all sits in there too. The battery slides right in. Slide the cover back over. And just replace the screw. You can usually do it by nail. I don't have long nails or anything like that, so I mean, I'm able to do it. People have used coins from their countries to do it. This is a fairly big screw, so I mean, there shouldn't be any issues with doing that. But to turn it on or off, okay, so we just turned it on. To turn it off, you remove the battery. Now, there are some people that have found a way to bend the legs and when I say bend the legs, don't go bending the legs too much. I mean, it will snap. I mean, let's be honest, if you've ever handled an LED, you'll find out very quickly that these legs tend to snap. So don't fiddle around with it. If you don't know what you're doing, just leave it as it is. But some people have found a way to make it where if you release the screw just enough on the top, it actually turns off the datapad. So you can see here it's off, and then when you pinch, it turns it on. So there have been some people that have found a way to do that. It's sort of, it could be sort of done by bending it out a little bit more and more like a V shape instead of hooked like this. It would be more out like this, so that the top one does not make contact. So when you push down, it turns it on. So you can essentially carry it like that, but in reality, if you're going to store this for a very long time and not use it while trooping, I would highly recommend to just go ahead, remove the battery. That way you don't have to worry about any potential acid leaks, any potential issues. Just remove it for long storage. If you're going to be trooping with it, you can just do that method where you release the screw enough to where it turns off, right? So one other thing, I did mention that you could use 2032s. I just wanted to show you really quick what I was talking about where it bulges. You can see how it bulges there. That's why I send the 2025s. It's much skinnier of a battery. You're not going to have that huge bulge. But the thing is, once you do use a 2032, the acrylic tends to remember that. You may want to heat it up a little bit on the black side of the acrylic and kind of set it back to where it was straight. But that's it. That's how you turn on and off the Datapad.